days a week. Get the latest local news, obituaries, police splatter, weather forecast, and more with no paywall. Head to DeWittDailyNews.com to get the local information you need to know.
From IllinoisFarmRadio.com, it's an extended version of the Noon Farm Show for National FFA Week. I'm Seth Lawrence with you folks this afternoon. Glad to have you with us for FFA Week. And in this segment of the extended farm show, we're highlighting the members of the Tri-Valley FFA chapter. President Hayden Cheyenne in studio with us. Hayden, how are you this afternoon?
Doing well, sir. How are you doing?
I am good. Thanks for asking. Cheyenne Lockwood. Cheyenne, good to see you. Thanks for making the trip over.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. And Owen St. Peters is the vice president of the chapter. And Owen, good to have you in. Thanks again.
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. And again, Cheyenne is the reporter of the chapter. Cheyenne, sorry, Cheyenne, didn't mean to cut you out there. But guys, it's FFA week. And I'll tell you what, who wants to talk about what the chapter has going on this week? What have you been up to and what's still to come?
So this week we wanted to use FFA week to give back to our community. So we have a food drive plan that's going to give back to our local food pantry. And that's been going pretty well. We started that yesterday. It's for all ag classes. Mm-hmm. We also have dresses of the days. Today is twin day, and obviously we're all matching. And we have our February monthly meeting tomorrow. It's date night. We're going to go over some goals, find your love in agriculture, and just have a good time, eat cake pops, and watch a movie.
Sure. What are some of the other themes of the week or throughout the week?
So yesterday we had pajama day. Mm-hmm. Tomorrow we're doing country or country club, kind of give people, a little bit of both worlds there. Mm-hmm. And then for Thursday and Friday, Alan.
Thursday, we're wearing sponsored T-shirts for a 9th hour photo that we're doing at the school. Mm-hmm. And then Friday is Blue and Gold Day, because the colors of FFA are National Blue and Gold.
Gotta rep FFA for sure. Very good. Oh, so do you guys find that, for those that are in the school system, not in FFA, do you get good participation? Are they aware of all the things you've got going on?
I would say so. One of the things we do is Friday we have 9th hour every day. It's like a 20-minute period where different activities meet together and whatnot. And on Friday we always do trivia, and it is very well attended. And it's a good time for the kids that even most of the way through the year that don't know a ton about FFA. It's a good time for them to come in and revisit that, or kind of remember like, hey, we're here. And it does get some kids back more engaged that had previously kind of fallen off a little or not been as engaged.
Sure. What are numbers like in the program, Owen?
We have about, I'd say 197 people enrolled total.
Wow.
For active members in terms, we probably got about 35 people who do a lot of the activities within the chapter and on those higher levels. But that's just kind of a rough estimate of the numbers we have at Tri-Valley.
Sure. What is, Cheyenne, an active member versus a non-active member look like?
An active member shows up to the monthly meetings, the 9th hour meetings, participates in a lot of CDEs. Non-active members, they're like in an ag class, but they're not really interested in doing the career development events. But even kids that aren't very active still like to come to the monthly meetings because those are pretty fun. People really like those.
Sure. What are you doing at these monthly meetings, Hayden?
So we do a little bit of everything. They're all generally revolved around social goals. So a lot of these times, FFA members meet at CDEs, section, things like that. And so there's never really a good time for them to be able to come together and, if you have a group that only does X CDEs or a group that does Y CDEs, they don't really get to interact with each other. And so these social meetings allow us as a chapter to get together and really just grow with each other, do something fun. There's times where we do community service or we write thank you cards, things like that. So, giving back to the community while also having a social event at the same time.
Sure. If you're in an ag class at Tri-Valley, are you automatically in FFA?
Yes.
Yeah. And is the membership paid for by?
Yep, it is paid for by the state of Illinois.
Oh, okay. That's right. Yeah, sure. Owen, any other activities this week the chapter's doing for FFA week?
So again, as Cheyenne had said previously, tomorrow on Wednesday, we're going to be doing our February monthly meeting for our chapter. We consider it to be a date night. It's kind of just where we have FFA members come to the ag classroom, and we are going to be having pizza rolls and stuff, and we'll just kind of get to kind of find our love in agriculture. She said earlier is kind of the theme we're going with, where everybody will be taking career tests, kind of figuring out what kind of career opportunities match up with their own personalities, and hopefully we'll have a lot of students figure out their love and passion for agriculture.
Very good. Cheyenne, when does planning for FFA week start for the chapter?
I started looking into FFA week probably in December. A lot of work goes into it. We have a shared Google sheet with the whole team. We've just finalized stuff about 2 weeks ago. Since we have like the food drive, that takes a lot of preparation, reaching out to the food pantry, making sure that they're okay with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple months, I'd say.
Yeah, for sure. And Hayden, any particular foods you're looking for, or any like types of foods for the food drive?
Mainly just canned goods, non-perishable. They didn't say anything too specific, but just general canned goods is what we're looking for the most part.
Yeah. At the end of the week, or I guess what's the goal for the Tri-Valley FFA chapter through FFA week? What are you guys hoping to accomplish?
Celebrate FFA and allow people that, aren't necessarily in it to, kind of regain, possibly get back into it, but really just celebrate, FFA and what we do and, expose that to other people on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
We do this every year. We have free Flapjack Friday,
mm-hmm.
where some of the officers come in early in the morning. We make a bunch of pancakes and give them out to all the students for free.
Oh, wow.
And so, that just kind of makes everyone happy end of the week. And it's a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheyenne, it sounds like you guys have a really strong, active group of just people with good ideas and just putting those out there for the student body. That's really cool.
We have a lot of accomplishments that we've had this year. We had 5 people get their state degrees,
mm-hmm.
and then we had our national vet science team that Owen was a part of. So
mm-hmm.
that was really exciting for us to be able to celebrate them.
Yeah, for sure. We'll get to some of that here in just a little bit. But Owen, talk to us a little bit about what planning for FFA week looks like with the chapter. How often are you meeting? When are you starting that? How about some of those things?
Yeah, of course. So typically the format that we have for the Tri-Valley FFA chapter, there's about 7 of us on the officer team this year with different positions and whatnot. But every Wednesday morning at 7:30 a.m., we come to the school early in the ag classroom and meet with Mrs. Shelby Davis, our chapter advisor. And we kind of delegate through some couple of lists on the items of new business and old business, especially time FFA week comes around. We got to get planning done in months before for all those different types of events. And it kind of just goes in the process of let's bounce us some ideas. Let's see what we think we want to implement or some new things we want to try or some old things that have worked and we kind of want to continue implementing into the chapter and just kind of make it a great FFA week for everybody. So that's kind of a bit into the process that we have at Tri-Valley.
Sure.
FFA.
Hayden, anything new this year the chapter's doing for FFA week?
Yeah, the food drive this year is new. We've done food drives throughout the year historically, but doing it as part of FFA week, I think kind of reaches that broader goal of giving back to the community and celebrating about, what FFA is about, which is, growing leaders and doing things to give back to the community. So that aligns with it.
Very good. Did I miss anything on FFA week you guys wanted to put out there for us today and within Tri-Valley?
So
Yeah. Can folks follow along with what you're doing for FFA week, whether it's social media, website, things like that?
Yep, we have a Facebook, a TikTok, and an Instagram, and it's all just under Tri-Valley FFA.
How's TikTok treating you guys?
We actually did pretty good on one of our TikToks. We had 10,000 views.
Nice.
So that was cool.
So what kind of TikToks are you putting together for this?
I just see something on the For You page and I text them. I'm like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then.
So what's your favorite thing you've done or that you've seen that you wanted to try?
Baby pictures.
Oh, yeah, we did baby pictures. It was really cute. I think a lot of people like that.
Yeah, cool. That's fun. That's a lot of fun. You guys have a lot of followers there, or like what's the engagement like?
I think we've got over 100 on TikTok. I'm not sure about Instagram. Probably about 200 on Instagram.
So what do you find like a lot of your peers are on TikTok or is like, are they?
Yeah.
Well, then you got to get the rest of the chapter on there. You got to at least get everybody in the chapter on
it's
there.
It's hard to get the boys to want to make TikToks.
Yeah, I could see that too. I don't get the TikTok trend, but whatever. Anyways, so follow TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, you said?
Yep.
Is it all the same handle?
I think TikTok's the only one that's different. It should just be Tri-Valley FFA 2025.
Very good. So check it out. Very good, guys. Let's break here. Come back with some more. Again, it's FFA week from IllinoisFarmRadio.com and on our extended farm show, farm show coverage this afternoon, highlighting the students from the Tri-Valley FFA chapter. More to come with them on the farm show from IllinoisFarmRadio.com.
A new tractor or combine can boost performance, but it's not the only way. Give the machine you already trust a fresh upgrade with a FlexAir reversing fan. A FlexAir fan automatically blows debris off your radiator, keeping your engine cool and you in the seat longer. Less stopping and cleaning means more work getting done. Find out more at flexair.com. That's FLEXXAIRE.com.
Spring is a perfect time of year to join the Macon County Farm Bureau, where membership means value because of the many benefits offered through their Ability app. Find a variety of health and wellness benefits to improve your mental and physical health. And the Macon County Farm Bureau's Ability app has spring growing discounts for lawn care, vehicle maintenance, even food. Find out more and join the Macon County Farm Bureau, where membership means value. Go online at maconcfb.org. That's maconcfb.org, or call the office at 877-2436. That's 877-2436.
We've been able to expand our operation quicker than we thought was even possible with Farm Credit's help. My name is Garrett Behringer.
And I'm Jacqueline Behringer.
I'm a fourth-generation farmer here in Southern Illinois.
We raise corn, soybeans, and wheat, and then have a small cattle operation. Big challenge is trying to grow our operation. He's been able to grow from cash renting one small farm to being able to own some land of our own. Luckily, Farm Credit's been able to help us with that.
That's my goal, is to be able to just work hard and hopefully one of these days have them paid for and run a little bit more of a stress-free operation. Farm Credit's the ideal farm lender. They're really very understanding, more than any just traditional bank.
Ready to purchase farmland? At Farm Credit Illinois, young and beginning farmers can receive discounted interest rates and learning incentives. Visit farmcreditil.com/freshroots.
Spring will soon be here, and that means planting season. Now is the time to finalize your spring fertilizer and inputs. Hi, I'm Sean Bites from Maroa Ag, just north of Maroa. Maroa Ag has provided Central Illinois farmers with custom application, crop nutrients, and crop protection products for over 30 years. If you're looking for a business partner that will help you maximize your yield as you prepare for spring planting, come see us at Maroa Ag now. We're here to give you the one-on-one service you want and expect. Maroa Ag, your partner in the field this spring.
Tom Kenny here, your ag lender at State Bank of BMAT. It's the start of a new year, and while the fields might be quiet, we know your plans are. Whether you're lining up seed orders, upgrading equipment, or expanding your operation, we're here to help. At State Bank of BMAT, we built strong roots with our ag community. Whether you need an operating line or funds for expansion, we've got the tools to keep your business moving forward. Stop by or give us a call today. Bank where you belong at State Bank of BMAT. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
From IllinoisFarmRadio.com, it is an extended version of the Noon Farm Show this afternoon. I'm Seth Lawrence with you folks. Glad to have you with us as we celebrate National FFA Week with FFA chapters from across Central Illinois. And today we welcome in the students from the Tri-Valley FFA chapter. Hayden Shine is the president, Cheyenne Lockwood is the reporter, and Owen St. Peters is the vice president. And Owen, a pretty cool accomplishment for you in last year's state or the national convention. How about that? Tell us about it.
Late October, I had competed in the National FFA Vet Science competition as a team from Tri-Valley, along with Katie Riley, Hayden Hancock, and Tyler Grimm. Us from the Tri-Valley FFA chapter, starting off this year, just vet science before state, we knew that we kind of had a really good team put together, really connected. And we kind of just did some great things at state and managed to win the state competition as a team.
Sure.
We knew from there that we were going to advance to nationals. So in late October, when we had gotten to National FFA Convention in Indianapolis, Indiana, we went and competed over a day there at the National FFA Vet Science Competition. And we did things so far as from handling practicums and learning some of the different techniques that veterinarians use in everyday skills. We also learned about some essential knowledge that those veterinarians need to use in their every day-to-day jobs. And just kind of some new things too, where we kind of had to incorporate some teamwork aspects to that as well, and managed to place silver overall, about a 45 team. So we were about 22nd in between those rankings. And individually, I managed to place in the silver, along with some of my other teammates, and Katie Riley placed in gold. So
wow, nice.
Really good job.
That's cool. That's cool. So is the competition side of things, is it like the more you do it, the better you get at it? Like a sports skill, the more you practice, the better you are at it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think especially with CDEs and FFA, there's so many different fields of knowledge in agriculture where, there is some general knowledge there, but there's so many different things apart from soils to food science to things like parliamentary procedure. It's just such a wide and broad range, especially in those CDEs, you kind of need to get down to the point of specific things and kind of know your stuff and know what you're doing in order to perform and do well and be competitive in a lot of those different events.
What does CDE stand for?
Career development event.
Okay, gotcha. Did you want to piggyback on that, Hayden?
Yeah, I was going to piggyback off Owen about the more you do it, the better you get. Yeah, it's kind of like with everything, the more you do it, you find not necessarily shortcuts, but ways to make things more efficient, things you find, what they look for in the events and how they score things and whatnot. And the more you do it, the more adapt you are. And there's variables every time. Like I did soils judging. It's a different pit every year. But the more you look at dirt, the more you know what type of dirt you're looking at, what they're looking for.
Yeah, sure. What CDs do you do, Cheyenne?
My big one is meat judging.
Mhm.
I have that coming up March 3rd. That's a lot of math. I didn't realize it was going to be so much math when I signed up. But yeah, we have to calculate yield grade. We walk into a meat locker. It's pretty cold, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah. What do you like about it?
I just like learning the math, learning the different cuts.
Mm-hmm. So are you guys pursuing CDEs that are aligned with your interests, maybe things you want to do down the road in agriculture? Yeah.
Oh, definitely. With the National FFA Vet Science CD, I think doing it over the past 2 years, it's really kind of made me have a love for animal science and being around animals, because that's what I've grown up all my life around. And I'm thinking that maybe in the future I'll pursue a career in being a large animal food veterinarian, or maybe a herd nutritionist, or some in the animal sciences.
Wow, that's cool.
Just a really strong passion of mine.
Yeah, definitely. And you said you all are juniors?
Yes,
yeah. So the other thing I wanted to ask was, there's it, and my mind goes to sports because that's what I follow, but there's strong junior class, athletically and that sort of thing. Is that the way it works in FFA? Go ahead, Hayden.
So interesting enough, I would call our junior class strong from an FFA standpoint.
Okay.
Regards to involvement in activity.
Mm-hmm.
Our class, from freshmen had great numbers, great involvement, and just wanted to strive and grow.
Mm-hmm.
And so you'll see that through classes. Some are more involved than others, but it is kind of like sports in that sense where some are more engaged than others, but it's just kind of variable.
Yeah. What else do you guys do within Tri-Valley schools? Like, surely FFA isn't the only thing you guys do.
I play golf and baseball.
Yeah. What do you do?
Just an FFA.
You're just in FFA. What are you doing?
I do a whole bunch of things. I'm a runner, so I do cross country and track.
Okay.
I also am on the Scholastic team.
Yeah.
I've done for the past couple of years.
Is there crossover in FFA and Scholastic Bowl you find at all?
I would say from time to time. I know in the past there have been ag-related questions.
Okay.
That kind of helped me out in some of those matches. But,
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I just do a whole bunch of
Yeah,
different things.
that's cool. Cheyenne, it's strange. I see, or talk to all the FFA kids, and they're all in 100 things. It's crazy the things you guys balance. But what did I miss? I've got a couple of minutes with you guys, and I feel like I've missed something you guys want to put out there. Did we not talk about something going on in the chapter?
The only thing I'd say to add is last year we had a new addition to our chapter, and that was a farm plot. So there was a plot of land just north of the high school along 150 that was donated by a farmer to the school. And we presented to the school board asking if we could use the land as a test plot. They approved it. And so this past spring, summer, and fall, we had our first successful harvest with the test plot. It was a really good experience for kids. Our school used to be a lot of farmers, but as it's transitioned, there's less farmers and more, people from State Farm, things like that. And so not everyone lives on a farm like it used to be.
Right.
And so for kids that may still be interested in that, but don't have the, availability to it, it's a really good place for them to be able to see like what the process kind of looks like. And you can look out our ag room window and see the corn growing every day.
Yeah.
And we plan to continue that into this year.
Sure. Cheyenne, what kind of opportunities did that plot open up for the chapter?
Just getting people outside, see the operations of that. Even kids that didn't think they'd be interested ended up being interested in it. I just saw a lot of kids be interested. I know Hayden's really into that stuff. He's the one that kind of coordinates all that.
So what goes into that, Hayden? I mean, are you guys actually planting it? Are you actually harvesting it? What's the maintenance look like on it?
So we worked with FS. So we used local farmers and FS. So we worked with Evergreen FS to help plant it. And then through connections through kids and parents in our school district, we use them for fertilizer and, Kreider Ag Services. He's part of our FFA alumni. And Haas Family Farms is who did the harvesting. So a kid in my grade, Colton Haas, his dad owns Haas Family Farms, and they came in and they've helped till it and harvest it and things like that. So it's really a community effort.
They're off 136, are they not?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't realize that your district went that far south.
So he doesn't live there, but
Sure.
His great grandparents live there.
Got it. That makes sense. Very good. You guys doing any fundraising or anything in the spring? Do you guys do fundraising at all?
Yep. We have our first annual Tri-Valley FFA alumni dinner and auction on March 14th. We were just trying to get people to come to that. It's $25 a ticket for a 16-ounce ribeye, mashed potatoes, vegetables, and dessert. That's a really good deal, in my opinion.
$25?
$25
for all that.
For all of that.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Who cooks the meal?
It's being catered.
Oh, it's catered. There you go. Nice. I thought you were going to fire up the grill, Hayden, or something like that. Very good. Awesome. How do you guys follow along with all folks follow along with all things Tri-Valley FFA?
It's usually just our Facebook page is our main source. I know a lot of people sign up for the blood drives that we do there. A lot of people have bought tickets off of our Facebook, so that's like our main source.
Very good. Tri-Valley FFA members Hayden Shine, Cheyenne Lockwood, and Owen St. Peter's with us for the Farm Show from Illinois, farmradio.com, celebrating National FFA Week.
The Big 1520 WHOW Clinton, along with 92.3 FM Clinton and 106.5 FM Bloomington Normal.
Hi, Ryan.
We're here for the wedding.
The wedding was a month ago. You were supposed to be my best man.
Told you he'd be upset. Sorry. See, we were headed to the church when we heard a radio spot for a furniture store.
We really needed new end tables.
And while we were paying for those end tables...
Tell him what happened.
Here's what happened. Jen heard a radio commercial for a 3-day spa package at a big fancy